nice, so nice.
I am Patreece, DeChabert, president of Caribbean Girls Rock LLC.
And I'm Jenee James, vice president of Caribbean Girls Rock.
Caribbean Girls Rock is an outlet to gather, develop, promote, and highlight women of the Caribbean, of Caribbean heritage, or just living in the Caribbean doing interesting and amazing things.
Somehow I got connected with Patreece, and we just happened to be in the same school of C at Howard.
We were both really involved because I was in the Caribbean Student Association.
Yes, sure.
We just were in the same sort of circles, and we just found out about each other and met each other and started hanging out. Well, Jenee and I kept in touch a lot, and we just chatted about stuff, about life, our kids, what we're doing, about work a lot. And we just kept in touch and talked, and we always talked about home. So we're like, well, we should do something together with home. And I used to produce Woman to Woman, and always would still run into women and just think, oh my God, that's such a good story. She would have been a good guest on Woman to Woman. Oh, we're not doing that anymore. But just thought that I should do something about it because I always had that feeling. And somehow came up with the Caribbean Girls Rock, talked to Jenee. She was like all into that.
Why not?
So we just started Caribbean Girls Rock, started a website, and started interviewing women, doing articles about women that we've met, who we feel are doing really interesting things. Like so far we've interviewed Rihanna's personal trainer, who I met while working at Turner. But we were doing an exercise show for Turner, and I met her and just thought, oh my gosh, she has more to tell than just about how to do the right type of crunch, or what Rihanna likes to do when she works out, but she just had a really good story, you know, where she grew up and how she made it, and thought we would tell that story. And you recently interviewed the Contessa.
Yeah, the Crucian Contessa, who by trade is an attorney, but just loves cooking and just loves food in general. And not necessarily saying cooking, like cooking the regular Caribbean cuisine, but trying to, you know, put a little bit of this with that and mix it in just to see, like, let me see how this works. Who, you know, and it was really, really impressive to me.
And the thing about these people that we interview, it's not just this person doing something interesting, but their personality is so amazing to us. I mean, I feel with Caribbean Girls Rock, it's just about promoting us as Caribbean women and uplifting ourselves. A lot of times, you know, you're in the States, you have your accent, and people are always trying to detect where you're from, and you know, there's so many stories to tell about how some people feel about it. Some people don't like that. Some people are okay with it, and you know, you just hear about a lot of successful Caribbean women. You want to highlight them. You want other Caribbean girls to know, hey, you know, she's from the Caribbean, like Shirley Ralph. She was a long-time actress. You know, just so many people.
Yeah.
And you just want to like promote that. You want people to know, yeah, you could come from a small little island, but you could do something really, really, really important.
Yeah, it has that impact. And for us, like we did look at maybe we should just do something for just Caribbean people in general. But then when we kept going back and forth, we narrowed it down to say, well, we're women, we're doing great things. We know a lot of people that are doing a lot of good things out there. And just looking at the Caribbean women in general, we're like, that's our focus. That's what we're gonna go and just cater to. And even so, we do get the men saying, hey, what about us? But you know, you always have the Caribbean women, and we love the Caribbean men, but we just want to focus on the women of the Caribbean.
You know, it's really not a sacrifice from my career or my family, because it's a passion and a hobby. Everyone has that.
And if you really love what you're doing, then it's not work. And for us, you know, we find time, and like one person told me, you know, if you're doing something that you really, really love, just do it on your own pace. Yes, we have deadlines, you know, we get stuff out to people, we ship stuff out, but a lot of times we're beating ourselves up like, oh, I need to get this on the blog, I need to post this on Facebook. But it's really, if you love what you're doing, then everybody would understand that, you know, we both are full-time employees. We have kids, you know, Patreece is married. So it's a lot it takes away from us, but I feel like we get it done because we're so passionate about it.
The t-shirts kicked off actually when Jenee came to visit Atlanta for Carnival.
And I remember I was like, let's just print it just to promote our brand, promote our Facebook page and our blog and whatever. And we wore it, and I think like I sold like 3 that weekend, and I think Patreece sold like maybe 5, and we had printed 3 dozen. So I remember like coming back up, and I was like, Patreece, nobody buying our shirts. Like, what are we gonna do? And it wasn't until we got back up here and we both posted us wearing the shirts on Facebook, and then it just blew up for us.
Rihanna was in Atlanta promoting her new fragrance for men, Vogue. And I took the opportunity to promote Caribbean Girls Rock and go meet her and take pictures with her. And funny enough, like, I mean, there were like hundreds and thousands of people really taking pictures with her. And somehow it made it on Access Hollywood. There were 3 clips maybe from 3 people that took pictures.
Not only we made it national TV on Access Hollywood, you know, that's prime access for us, but it was with Rihanna. So I was like, okay, there is our like aha moment.
I'd say our goal was never to be like a t-shirt company. Our goal was always to highlight and promote Caribbean culture specific to Caribbean girls and women. So it's always been our, you know, 5-year plan to do something arts related, entertainment wise, but to start with a blog, some apparel, you know, going to a program for young girls, doing some cultural awareness, and then eventually some arts and entertainment. So we definitely have a plan, and this is phase 1.
Yeah, because our main focus was just building our blog, building a brand, trying to get out there on Facebook, Instagram, all the social media, making sure our website is up to par, and we just giving all the information that we can get and sharing it with everybody. But then, you know, the t-shirts hit us, and we're now into the t-shirt design industry, you could say, you know, the retail industry. So it's a lot, but I think we're doing a good job and doing the best that we could do right now.
There's so much that we want to do. We have like so many ideas cooking, so many things in the works. We definitely want to do some programs for girls back home. It's definitely starting in the Virgin Islands. We have a couple of collaborations happening right now, and you probably hear more about it as time goes on. But definitely want to do some collaborations in the VI first and then expand to the Caribbean. Starting with work with girls, definitely promoting the culture, having speakers come down to talk of various backgrounds and influences. And then definitely we want to do something more on the arts and entertainment side throughout the Caribbean. you.